Happy Sunday morning to everyone. Welcome back to the Shire Shed. I'm Sunny. I'm here to provide you with some more unsolicited, completely off the cuff, very little scripting information on pipe smoking and pipe tobacco. Once again, welcome. If you're watching this and it's the Sunday that this video has released, I am currently on my way down to Cincinnati to watch, hopefully, the Cincinnati Reds beat the pants off the New York Yankees with my wife and my mother-in-law, who are Yankees fans. Go Red Legs. Let's get right down to the video. Now, if you read the title, you no doubt probably think that this is clickbaity. It's, oh, he's just doing this for the views. Maybe a little. But I'm also doing it because I believe it. What's the best value pipe you can get? And why is it a cob? Well, there's a lot of reasons for that. But before I get into those, I'll let you know what I'm smoking and what I'm smoking it in. Of course, I'm smoking a cob. This is the Missouri Meerschaum Because We Can number 9, I believe. Kind of hard to keep up with all the Because We Cans that they've been putting out, but this one just caught my eye. I mean, look at that. It's got this like purplish blue swirl stem. Can't really see it super well, but it's gorgeous. It's got the Mark Twain bowl. Absolutely gorgeous. I could not help myself. And in it, I have some Amphora Virginia. One of my all-time favorite daily Virginias. Just perfect amount of sweetness. Very little to no bite at all. If you haven't tried it, go get you some. It's like $5-6 a pouch. Jar it up. Man, this stuff ages really, really well. Per the usual, I have my Dunkin' Donuts medium roast. Black, no cream, no sugar. Because that gives me the squirts. Now that's good. So, Amphora Virginia. Delicious stuff. And even better in a cob. Why? Well, I'll tell you something that I've found out and discovered. I couldn't tell you why, other than a handful of theories that I have. Virginias do incredibly well in cobs. And for that matter, I feel like everything does better in a cob. Why? Why, Sonny? Why are you praising cobs so much? Because I get a lot of crap from a lot of dudes that believe that briars are king. And briars, they have their place. Obviously, they've been around for a long time. And they're kind of the cornerstone of pipe smoking, really. Or at least that seems to be the case. I beg to differ. Don't get me wrong. I love my briars. But Cobs just have a certain American hardworking feel. Now this might be, I mean, keep in mind, this is just my opinion. Cobs just feel American. Now I know all kinds of countries grow corn, but there's no question that America, specifically the Midwest, and yes, I'm biased, so settle down. The United States in the Midwest does corn better than anybody. Now, yeah, that sounds like a weird bragging point, but I stand by it. But why cobs? Well, first of all, cobs pack extremely easily, and they're very forgiving when you're packing them. With a briar, you almost have to baby it. There's like, oh, you've got to use the Frank method, or you've got to use the 3-pinch method, or this method, or that method, or some other, the coffee table method, or the shoestring method. I don't, what? No. No. And some people can get away with packing their briar like that. Like, just any way they want. With a cob, stuff it and go. Stuff that sumbitch and light her up. It doesn't care. It just wants tobacco in it. Light it up, boom, you're off to the races. The other thing that I think makes cobs kind of the king of pipes is once you break them in, and side note, they don't take nearly as long to break in as a briar. They don't need a cake on them, although they will develop a cake. Once they get broken in, they imbue little to no extra flavor. Nothing. Nothing that I've been able to detect. Now, there are probably some better trained palates out there that would differ and would have good reason to. I, however, have not had that experience, nor, and this is another reason why I believe cobs are king, they don't have the propensity to ghost nearly as often, if at all. On the topic of breaking in, the first 4 to 5 smokes, you might get like a wood kind of taste, and sometimes a corn, like a sweet corn kind of taste. I like that, because I like corn. So, I mean, that's just a bonus for me. But yeah, once you get past that break-in period, oh buddy. And for maybe some of the newer viewers here, ghosting is basically when your pipe, whatever you're smoking, takes on the flavor of the last blend or blends that you've smoked. Typically, heavy English blends do this. Aromatics definitely do this. And briar tends to really soak in those ghost notes. Cobs, for whatever reason, even though they're more porous, do not. At least I haven't come across it. And I've smoked some pretty strong aromatics in my cobs. And nothing. Nothing but the flavor of whatever I'm smoking at that moment. Another bonus to the corn cob pipe is they smoke very cool. Very cool. For example, this is a straight Virginia. You couldn't even tell that there's something lit in this bowl. It just feels like my hand has been holding it, which it has. This is a wonderful blend, by the way. Side note on the smoking cool part, cobs have a much more wide open draw. So when you're smoking it, and that falls in line with the easier to pack part, you don't have to worry about as much packing it because of the wide open draw. You can go a little more firm on that first pinch that you throw in there, or however many pinches you want to do. Literally for this one, I just took a little pinch, stuffed it in, took a little pinch, stuffed it in, and it was maybe 4 or 5. There's no science to this that an average person can't figure out a way to make it work. I promise you, anybody can smoke a pipe. And that's why I recommend cobs to people. First off, get a cob first. Learn how it behaves, learn how the smoke behaves, learn all that stuff. And a cob is honestly going to help you get there a little more easily with less headache and less pain points. So yeah, they smoke cooler than a briar. They just do. They're very easy to clean. That's another point. They're insanely easy to clean. I wouldn't say they're easier to clean than a briar, but you may need to worry less about how often you clean them because they won't get sour like a briar will. So if you, for example, I run a pipe cleaner through my briars after every single smoke without fail. I run that pipe cleaner through the stem and then I bend it and I clean out the bowl real good. Every single time. With a cob, not really worried about it. I'll get to it when I get to it. Is kind of how I handle that. It's because they don't sour. At least I haven't come across one that does. And I've probably got, I don't know, 25 cobs at least. They don't sour. And if you know of one that's soured, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know, because I would be really curious and interested to know if these are capable of souring. My final point, and this may be the best part of cobs, and if you have 1 to 2 or more, you'll know exactly what I'm going to say. They're cheap. They're inexpensive. Not like a $500 custom artisan pipe, which I'm not knocking those. There are some unbelievable pipe makers out there. But even they will agree that you can't beat a cob for the money. You can't. I'll even call out a couple of them. Sean Room, Nathan Davis. Weigh in if you see this. Let us know what you think about cobs. Now, I know you guys are probably a little partial to your briar because you're pipe makers. I get it. I really do. But I think you'll probably kind of, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Even the pipe smoker elite out there, not all of them, mind you, but quite a few, if not most, would likely agree with me that cobs are the best pipe you can get for the money, hands down. The only other thing that I would say even comes close to rivaling a cob for the money would be a clay, but in terms of how fragile they are compared to cobs, my vote goes to cobs. You can put it in your pocket. If it drops on the ground, hey, cool, it's got a new dent. Looks even cooler now. What up? You drop a briar on the ground, I know I'm going to be crying, because most of my briars are either pipes that I have restored and put a lot of work into, or pipes that I've spent $150 plus on. So, yeah. What's the best pipe for the money? And why is it a corn cob? Hope you like that title. And I hope you like this video. Hope you liked all the entertainment and information that I provided for you today. I hope you enjoyed everything about your Saturday, everything about everything that's gone on recently. I know for me, just to get into some kind of fun, not pipe related stuff, today is Saturday, and we are throwing a birthday party for one of my best friends in the entire world, and I absolutely can't wait. I hope I'm not too hungover while you're watching this, because, you know, this video goes up on Sunday. We'll see how that goes. I don't have high hopes, but I got to get up early and drive down to Cincinnati, so I'm going to do my best to take it easy-ish tonight. We'll see. No promises are being made, except having fun. So, if this is your first time watching and you enjoyed the content, do me a favor, hit the like and the subscribe down there at the bottom underneath the video. And if you want to get notified when I do upload new stuff, hit the bell too. Why not? Why not? Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Once again, I'm Sonny the Piper. This is the Shire Shed. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, but if you do, don't get caught. I'll see you next time. Peace.